Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to your reading. This one is going to look at your law of attraction, manifestation, how karma affects that, sort of like from 2022 all the way into 2023. You know what? It doesn't really matter what kind of reading that we do, whether it's love or finance or career or health. It always comes down to your energy. So remember, this is a very general reading. Take it as it resonates. But I wanted to look at what are some of the things that might be sort of like blocking you, But before we do that, we're going to start off with a message from the archangels, and we're going to see what is it that the archangels have to say to you, and then we're going to look at what you are doing well, so what is it that you want to keep on doing, because karma is basically built both ways. It's the things that you are doing well, and it's also the things that are sort of like not doing well, or the things that are not to your benefit, to your advantage, basically. Okay, so let's see what the archangels would like to say to us here. We've got this card in reverse, and it's the 10 of Raphael. Now, this is a bit of an unfortunate card to get in reverse, but don't get scared yet. 10 is normally the end of cycles. It's the start of a new beginning. Every ending goes along with a start. So some of you might be a little bit stuck there, especially with the manifestation part. Because in this particular deck, Raphael is pentacles or coins, or some people call it discs. It used to be called discs. Which is really all about the things that could be keeping you stuck, the things that could be holding you back. Now, do remember that this is a general reading, and you can let me know in the comments what resonates, what doesn't resonate. And while I'm speaking about that, if you're gonna look at other readings, Moon, Mars, Venus, whatever, I strongly recommend it. But I recommend that you only look at your own. Don't look at other people's readings, okay? Because then you start getting involved in energy you shouldn't be getting involved with. So if we turn this card around, in the up position it says, love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationship with family members and happily ever after. But it did come out in reverse. And the question that I really want to ask you over here, my beautiful Cancers, is... I feel that some of you are withholding yourself from love specifically. That maybe something has happened, maybe somebody's hurt you, they've hurt your feelings, your emotions, maybe you just have a bit of a funky feeling of distrust, so you don't quite understand, what is what, basically. But I do feel that for some of you, there is a sense of withholding love, and maybe somebody messed with your trust or something like that. But the thing to remember is that when we withhold ourselves from love, we only really withhold from ourselves everything that's really, really good. Because a lot of times, I will hear people will say to me, you know what, Adrian, I am open to, say, success in my career. I just want to focus on those aspects at the moment, but I want nothing to do with love. Nothing. And so I'm okay, I hear you, and what is the reason why you're saying that to me? And then, it will usually have something to do with somewhere in the line. Maybe you got lost in love, you were hurt, you trusted someone, and they really sort of betrayed your trust. They really, really hurt you. And of course, it's a normal human emotion to have. But when you completely withhold yourself, from love, from all the good things in life, you kind of really withhold yourself from the true essence of who you are, because your true core essence is love. Who you are is love. And when you say that I want nothing to do with love anymore, you are really in essence saying I want nothing to do with myself anymore. And then a lot of times things don't work out for us. So I'm not saying that if you maybe had some challenges with love, I'm not saying that you should jump in like the deep end and sort of like, overwhelm yourself and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that if you are, I feel that for some of you, you're very closed off to love. It's like your heart chakra still needs to open a little bit. And I know it can be very, very scary. And one of the things that really works really well, I did this for myself 2 days ago. So today that I'm recording this, I don't know what the date is. I think it's like November the 2nd or the 3rd. But 2 days ago on a Monday, I was saying, what's holding me back? And I released so many things that I didn't even know I was holding on to. Like from back in the day when I was in hospitality, when there was a lot of unfairness, because hospitality is one of the grossest, it's one of the most exciting industries to work in, but there's so much bullying and gaslighting and things going on there. And I realized that I was still carrying that with me many, many years later. And when I released it, there was such a sense of heaviness and lightness that came about. And for some of you may remember, I had like a little bump here on my wrist on the outer side. And when I released that, you would have seen it in some of my previous videos. That just disappeared overnight, even though it was there for a couple of months. So if your heart is closed, open yourself up to love. Work at positively stimulating that heart chakra to release what is holding you back. Okay. Let's see what you are doing well. So we kind of started off with, the work that you need to do. That's if you want happily ever after. And I feel that many of you are ready for that beautiful, beautiful happily ever after sense of love. What do we have? What are Cancers doing well, please? 7 of Earth, which is also the 7 of Pentacles. So we're speaking a lot here about money and the things that money can buy. We're speaking about your sense of security. We're speaking about the things that are making you happy. We're speaking about the things that makes it feel like you are falling apart. So there's a powerful breakthrough that is happening here for you at the moment, my beautiful, beautiful Cancers. And if you are open to that, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and accept it for yourself. Because I feel that for many of you, you are on that path where you are focused on the future, you are focusing on the good, you are focusing on going forward, which is really, really fantastic. Really, really fantastic. So keep on doing those good things that you are doing. If you are meditating, doing affirmations, doing a vision board, that bit of kindness that you show to the world, to the animals, to the plants, all of those things, to yourself, keep on doing that. I get for some of you, you have to tell me what this means, but a respect towards water, that is very important for you at the moment as well, if that resonates with you. So when it comes to your karma, what is the, using the pocket size thought tarot here, what is the real question that you want to be focusing at? Because, when it comes to law of attraction, when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to things that are keeping us stuck, it is often not the things that we think, that we believe it to be. It's often other things. So what are the things that are keeping you stuck, and what is the thing that you really want to be focusing on? All right. So we're going to look at what is it that you really want to be focusing on, and what is the next immediate step that you want to take. And then we're going to clarify using that beautiful, beautiful Light Seers Tarot there by Chris Ann, which I just love. So the real question that you want to focus on, my beautiful, beautiful Cancerians, is swiftness, and this is a Wands energy. So this is where emotions are beginning to come in, and it's there with number 8. And 8 is all about infinity, 8 is all about flow, 8 is all about that next level. So what you really want to focus on, I can see many of you being busy with some really, really big, how do I say this? Really, really big developments, really amazing things. Also want you to remember that can you hear that there are horses outside? And now they're obviously quiet. One day I'm going to take a video of all these horses and all these beautiful animals that are surrounding me where I'm staying. And I've got this beautiful benefit that I get all the benefit of them, but none of them are mine. So I don't have to, put in the work, because obviously keeping an animal, especially like a horse, it's a lot of work. But you are reminded here that everything that you do at this point, everything that you always do, but especially at the moment for your Cancer, you are very powerfully shaping your future at this moment. And anything that you do at this particular point in time, it's expanding outwards. It's really expanding in all different directions. And I think in many ways, even though, this is going from 22 to 2023, I feel this to also be a very timeless reading for you. But you are being reminded very strongly that at this particular point in time, anything that you focus, anything that you do, that energy is expanding outwards into all areas of your life, across all dimensions of your life. Because as a human being, you are a multi-dimensional being. You're not just human, you are a multi-dimensional being. And what you do in this lifetime affects the consciousness of who you are, the incarnation of who you are in other lifetimes, in other times. So a lot of times you've got this idea that, I'm just on planet Earth and it doesn't really matter. Everything that you do matters. I think I'm going to put these over here, so I make some more space for these. So we're first going to focus, before we even look at this, we are going to focus on that right question that you are, or what you want to be focusing on really. And the thing to remember at this particular point in time, Cancer, so strongly for you, is that you are shaping your future probably more profoundly than you ever shaped it. Also, something really important to remember, especially with incarnation. I made a little video about that a little while ago, reincarnation, karma, and love. You can go look that up on my channel if you like. It's under the playlist Free Tarot Coaching, that speaks about the fact that what you do in this lifetime determines the options that are possible for you when it comes to reincarnating into next lifetimes. So this lifetime, as in every lifetime, it's very valuable. Okay, sometimes people be like, I don't really care about this life, I just want to get it done. No, what you do in this lifetime determines what is possible for you next. So it's really, really important. Okay, let's clarify that. Let's see, what are these things, what are these images that you are sending out into all these different directions. So new beginnings, definitely releasing there with the devil energy, with that Scorpio energy. And also your heart is ready. So again, it speaks about your readiness for something new, for something amazing, for love, for abundance. I feel that for some of you, you're feeling very empty. Now, I love this deck of cards, the Lightseer's Tarot by Chris Ann. I think it's one of the most brilliant tarot decks that I ever came across. And everything has got so much detail, and it's so alive, and it's so beautiful. But when I look at this devil energy particularly, its eye seems very dark and very dull. And even this image down here, this manipulation, be very mindful that you don't become a slave of your past. I feel that for some of you, that is something that is happening, that you're like a slave of your past. Maybe like, well, this is what's happened before. I don't know if anything good will ever happen for me. Nothing in life ever really. You got to flip that script. You got to flip that script. Okay. Because if that is the mindset that you are focusing on, that nothing is working out for you, that no matter how hard you try, that life is so unfair and stuff like that, that is what you are creating, because you are in the space of a new creation, of a new beginning. And I mean, technically speaking, we're always in the space of a new beginning, but I like what's going on over here. Don't fight the process. There's a new beginning. Release what needs to be released. Don't be controlled by your past. Don't be a victim of your past. And your heart is healed. Try to not become overly dramatic about things as well, because I see for some of you that's possible. And then the way forward. For the way forward here, we've got this beautiful card, Luxury, which is cups, which is, that beautiful 4 energy of cups. And it reminds you that there's an intricate network that is happening with all things, that no events are really standalone events, even though sometimes in life we will think that way. Nothing is really ever standalone events. One thing pours into the next. The rain that falls today, it moisturizes the plants, it seeps into the ground, it moisturizes the ground, it helps with the production, or the continual production of nutrients for the animals, for the plants, for life. And it reminds you that you are part of this process. Okay, so if you've maybe been feeling a little bit disconnected, displaced, not part of anything, all of that sort of stuff, the energy want to let you know, source want to let you know that you are part of everything. You are not separate from anything. All right. So if you've been feeling a bit separate and alone and isolated and those type of things, you are reminded that you are not separate from anything. Okay. Let's clarify that for you. What's happening here going forward? I love this. I love this. I love this. Some of you are looking for love. You're looking for acceptance. You're looking for kindness. You are looking for a better world. You're looking for a better tomorrow. But are you giving that? Are you allowing that to come into your life? Remember, when we hold on to things, then, we sort of block it off ourselves. Right, let's see what 3 cards do we have for you for guidance here to finish off your reading. If that all resonates with you, then I'm going to take another card, because there's 2 cards that came out there. I just randomly took one from there. Oh, and it's my favorite card from the deck. So if you're holding on to anything, this is a time to let go, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So a lot of things are working out for you as well. Some of you are concerned, maybe about your sense of stability and security and money. And I feel that for some of you, you might be feeling very despondent, maybe like, you put a lot of hard work and energy and effort into what you do, but is it even paying off, I feel that it definitely is. I also have some beautiful news here for you, my beautiful Cancers, that for some of you, you may feel that it's too late for love, maybe with that one specific person. I feel that your heart is opening towards a specific person, and I want to let you know that that person is picking up that energy, and they're picking it up in a very healthy way. All right. So some of you may have been concerned, maybe if I think about them too much, am I messing with their karma? What am I actually doing? And I feel that your intentions are very pure when it comes to love, which I love, which I really, really like. So 2 things that I can just end off for you here with my beautiful, beautiful Cancers is that 1, there's a lot of finances that is working out. Your hard work is paying off. You're about to go into this really beautiful space of stability and security. And if you like that, claim that for yourself. And also, with your heart chakra opening more and more and more, it opens you to be that beautiful recipient of beautiful love that really does honor your highest good, which is really, really amazing. Okay. So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. If any of you are interested in learning to read cards, you can check out my course, links down below in the description. Comment, like, subscribe, all those beautiful things that I love for you to do. From my heart, namaste, love and light, wishing you all the best. Seeing you next time. Bye, beautiful Cancer.